very much, Ben. Mesdames et messieurs, au nom de nous tous à Airbus, bienvenue à Toulouse. I will, with your permission, brag a little bit about our flagship product, the A350, before I hand over to Anne. The A350 has by now delivered approximately 300 airplanes to these 51 and counting new customers. Some very illustrious names alongside Air France, in particular their partners Virgin Atlantic and Delta Airlines are also the airlines of reference for the A350, including the A350-1000. In total, we have secured more than 900 orders for the A350 program, and as you know, the market penetration of this great new, in fact, the only new long-range airplane out there continues to expand. These are the routes that are being flown by the A350 today. Ben pointed out that it nicely covers with full payload all of Air France's network, but you can see the airplane being very versatile around the world. This picture is pretty impressive by the density of the routes that are being flown. You can see it here. There's nearly 400 international routes being flown by the airplane. The point really here is that we have an airplane that is capable of the longest range missions in the world and in the foreseeable future. You can see up there, for example, actually the world's longest mission being flown by a commercial jetliner today, New York to Singapore. I personally took that flight very recently, and I must say it was a great passenger experience, but you'd expect me to say that. 100 million passengers roughly having been transported by this brand new wide-body aircraft. The point I'd really like to make here, ladies and gentlemen, is that in the history of modern aviation, there has not been a better entry into service in terms of reliability and punctuality of a new airplane ever. So we're very, very proud to be able to proclaim this, and we certainly hope that Air France will experience the same successful entry into service. Finally, let me just remind us all that the A350 is part of a two-member family. The airplane that Air France is taking delivery of today is the A350-900. You can see here it's about a 15,000 kilometer range aircraft with a up to 350, 360 seat configuration. A high-class service offering like Air France's. I think we've configured the airplane in 324 seats. In Air France's high-level service configuration. The bigger brother, the A350-1000, goes up to 400 seats with a range of over 16,000 kilometers. Here again, before I conclude and hand over to Anne, I'd like to point out that the A350 is indeed the only clean sheet design, large capacity, long range aircraft available for years and years to come. And needless to say, we're extremely proud that a world-class carrier like Air France is now putting this airplane into service. But let me stop here bragging about our beautiful baby. It's much more credible, in fact, if our good customer Air France does so. And with that, I hand over to you, Anne.
Thank you, Christian. I'm afraid I will help Christian to brag a little bit more on this